Good day, I'm meteorologist Craig Tillison from the Fleetweather Ocean Routing Center in New York State, where the current time is 5 UTC for Friday, September 30th, 2022. Today I'll be talking about the Atlantic tropics and specifically Hurricane Ian. Hurricane Ian is currently a 85 mile an hour Cat 1 hurricane with a minimum central pressure of 984 millibars. National Hurricane Center track takes this system to the north and then bending to the north-northwest before making landfall along the northwest coast of South Carolina by late Friday. This then moves inland, quickly weakening into a depression in the early morning hours of Saturday. The GEFS ensemble track guidance, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits, is relatively well in line with what the NHC track cone has, with a general landfall over the next 24 hours or sometime later this evening along the central coast of South Carolina as a 980 millibar hurricane or just sub 980 millibars. The ensemble mean, denoted in the black line, then has the system bending off to the northwest, stalling out briefly, moving back to the east-southeast, and then being picked up by the next trough, quickly accelerating off the east coast of the U.S. by the 5 to 6 day time frame. If we look at the relative view of the United States and the mid-level water vapor, we can see that this relative trough is beginning to interact with Ian here, with a lot of clouds shooting off rapidly to the northeast, and this is due to this negative tilt trough and associated cold front beginning to cause a lot of dry air entrainment into the center of Hurricane Ian, which is keeping it relatively disorganized and tilted. This is going to prevent the storm from strengthening rapidly and only will allow it to gradually strengthen over the warm waters off of Georgia and South Carolina before making landfall later today. Looking at a close-up of Hurricane Ian in the shortwave IR satellite, we can see here that there is a relative cyclonic low-level circulation where the eye, or where the eye used to exist, is located at the surface. And this is relatively exposed, with all of the deep thunderstorms kind of beginning to just stay off to the north and northwest of the overall low-level circulation. Lastly, looking at the GFS data and just where this is relative going to be going and doing over the next several days, we're looking at mean sea level pressure and a 10-meter wind. By October 1st at 0Z, we see that Hurricane Ian has moved well inland, a little bit to the east of Columbia, South Carolina. This is then expected to continue moving north, becoming a broad remnant low by Saturday, October 1st, 12Z, and then basically gets absorbed into the upper level flow and mid-latitude features by October 2nd at 0Z. Once again, this is Craig Tillison from the Fleetweather Ocean Routing Center. Stay connected and safe.